Hello everyone, my name is Lara. Welcome back to my channel where we get lost together, and this week we are getting lost in another beautiful day at the Disney World parks. Well, fuck. You gotta love Florida, folks. Good morning, Jade.
Good morning, Laura. It's wet.
It's very wet. On this rainy morning, we are back at the land of the golf ball to experience the second half of the park, the World Showcase. But first, $10 poncho.
Man.
And Starbucks while we wait for the rain to clear a bit and some exposition. The World Showcase features 11 different pavilions of countries from around the world where you get a glimpse of the culture, featuring distinctive architecture, shops, food, and most importantly, drink. That's right, friends, Jade and I are doing the Drink Around the World Challenge, one drink at every pavilion. Who's ready? Our first stop, Canada, where they have a 360 movie you can watch on America's northern neighbor, and beer. Ooh, crisp. The showcase wraps around a lagoon in EPCOT's back half, and you can start from whichever side you like. Since we were doing the Drink Around the World Challenge, we chose to start in Canada and save the margaritas in Mexico until the end of the day. Next up, the United Kingdom. This has always been one of my favorite pavilions. There's no movies or rides here, but there are a bunch of cool little shops and a nice pub where we sat while, again, waiting for the rain to let up more.
We're in the England Pavilion. Alright, so yes, I got half carp, half Guinness.
And I got a Pim's cup, and there's a little strawberry in there.
Aww. And of course fries, because snacking is very important when drinking around the world. Do I mix this?
I don't know.
Because otherwise I'm just going to get a full thing of Guinness. And not like the beautiful mixture.
I
don't mind the full thing of Guinness, but
I have no idea, man.
it's still good.
Yeah, I mixed it. Still don't know if that's what you were supposed to do, but it was delicious. By the way, I definitely meant to write down the names of everything we drank so I could tell you all what they were, but then I started drinking and that didn't happen. We have finished with England.
We have. It took
And now-
longer than expected.
Yes, but we got alcohol, we got carbs, and now we're going to France. And I'm pretty sure it takes us the same amount of time to walk to France as it does for people in England to actually get to France. Now that it has stopped raining, I can show you my drinking challenge outfit. What you wear for an alcohol crawl is very important. I have some yoga pants on because we're going to be eating and drinking a lot today. You want something that can stretch. Also, the shirt is loose and flowy. Everything should be chosen with comfort in mind, except when it's not, which is why I'm wearing a leather jacket and some blue lipstick because it looks cool and I like it. Anyway, onward to France! France is another one of my favorite pavilions, but mostly because of their movie on the country. The visuals and music are beautiful, and I can't really explain it, but I always found it very comforting. When I did the college program 10 years ago, it was my first time away from home, and for some reason, a theme park's 10-minute movie on a country I have never been to made me feel more at home. So I highly suggest it, but of course, the reason for this video, alcohol, and what do you get when in France? Wine, of course.
I like that.
During the holidays, EPCOT sets up food stalls throughout the park to showcase some holiday food and drinks from around the world. And when I saw one of them had black and white cookies, I knew I needed one. Moving on to Morocco, which features some beautiful mosaics and a few shops and restaurants, along with some delicious sangria.
Sangria in Morocco. Now, we're 4 pavilions in.
Made to Africa.
Yes. We went first Canada, because, it's the closest. It's easier to get there.
Yeah.
This was a dumb joke about how on the actual planet, Canada is closest to America. But by this time, I was a little tipsy and forgot that Mexico, too, is also closest to America planet-wise. And again, you can start on either side of the lagoon. Don't try to make jokes on a tipsy brain, y'all. Though I definitely kept doing that. Then we went over to Europe.
Did a couple stops there.
And now we're in Africa. And next we're going to Japan. where we decided to stop for lunch at their quick service ramen restaurant. I don't think I've ever had better quick service food at Disney. I wish I could go there and get that ramen every single day.
Ramen. Oh my god. Hot, very hot, very hot. And half rand.
Half rand. So I'm drinking hot sake. We just had ramen. It was delicious. And I got hot sake and I'm gonna finish it because it's very good.
Chug, chug, chug. So that was some awesome ramen.
So good.
I am a little drunk. We're gonna go walk around Japan a minute and let that settle before we get more alcohol.
Japan also doesn't have a movie or a ride, but it hosts some fun shops and a sit-down restaurant that, when I went to it 10 years ago, was delicious. And of course, more alcohol.
Got me some plum wine in Japan. That yummy.
At the very center of the lagoon circle is the America Pavilion, which I have never been into and have no interest in experiencing. They focus a lot on the colonial culture, which I just don't really feel represents America as a whole. And I'm sure that fact is true for most of the pavilions around the showcase, where a native citizen could go in and feel like it is a very narrow representation of their culture. But as an American citizen, the pavilion itself just doesn't appeal. We also didn't drink here because we can get American alcohol all the time. And most of the stuff they serve, I hate anyway. So... But whatever, we're off to Italy, and again, what else do you get in Italy but wine?
Yeah, in Italy they'd never let us drink out of plastic fucking cups.
Oh no. Italy. Ah, yeah, that's good.
Really
That's
good.
real good.
You should try this one if you like red wine.
Trade?
I made the right choice.
You didn't like it?
No, I don't dislike it. I just like mine better.
No, I agree. I agree. I needed something that was kind of more light and stuff. I've been drinking very heavy today. I needed some light.
We're all wet because it rained for like a minute. But it was the minute between...
Not even a minute. Not even a minute.
Not even a minute, but it was the minute we were walking from America to Italy.
And so we just rushed into a store, and luckily it was the wine store. And so we were like, all right, cool. Sounds good.
So I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but once again, Italy has no attractions besides restaurants and shops. To me, the appeal of the World Showcase, which is one of my favorite places to visit, has never been what the pavilions had, but the pavilions themselves. I love the little pieces of each country Disney decided to put in them. Not to mention, it feels decidedly un-Disney. They don't throw Mickey Mouse or other characters down your throat here. Yes, you can meet characters like Belle in France and Jasmine in Morocco, but the World Showcase is a refreshing break from a theme park and instead is an experience all its own. And with Italy thoroughly experienced, time for Germany! And of course, beer.
What did you get, Jade, in Germany?
I got the Pilsner, the Würzburger Hofbrau.
Nice. I got the Franz...
You want to repeat that one?
Francis...
I am so sorry to the people of Germany.
That's just why I don't speak languages, because I butcher them and I'm terrible and I feel like an asshole.
It's that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jade. Jade was keeping track of the beers on her Untapped app, so while I completely forgot to write down what we drank from each pavilion, at least she had the beers covered on her end.
And it's good. What has been your favorite one so far?
I liked the Pim's Cup a lot. I'll be 100% honest.
In England? Yeah.
Yeah, that was truly very good. I think this might be it. I like this beer.
Because we're about halfway around now, so.
We're more than halfway
We're
around.
more than halfway, so.
I liked the wine in Italy.
Why? Oh, yeah, the wine in Italy.
That's my favorite so far. I believe that's true.
Yes. All right. Yes. I don't even know, Jade. But goodbye, Germany.
Yeah, by this time, I was drunk.
We go to China. Yeah.
Oh my god. In the China Pavilion, they also have a 360-degree movie on the country, and since Jade studied abroad there and I love pandas, we checked it out. And in the process, met Mulan. I also drunkenly ambled around the gift shop for about 30 minutes looking at all the panda merch, while Jade was my sober shopper, who was not sober. And of course, more alcohol and food. Very important. Please eat while doing this challenge. And we hadn't eaten anything since Japan. How is your beer and your food, Jade?
Excellent.
Good. Yay, China. Cheers.
It got dark while we were in the movie and eating.
Yep.
And now we are headed to
Norway.
Norway. And we are not going on the Frozen ride.
Why not?
I'm sorry. I know, it's like your favorite movie
I like
in the
Frozen.
world. I know. I do also like Frozen, but also it's a 45-minute wait, so hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Also, before it was a Frozen ride, Norway's slow water riverboat ride was all about the mythology of Norway. It had Vikings and trolls, and it was awesome, and when they made it into a Frozen ride, they frickin' ruined it. At least there were pretty snacks. And more beer.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it?
That is beautiful.
Isn't it?
I got basically like a cinnamon sugar and butter wrapped in bread, which honestly sounds really great. Alright, I got me a porter. Oh my god.
You got an Icelandic porter.
Yes, and it's real good.
Then, folks, we made it to the final pavilion, Mexico. They had a huge Coco and Day of the Dead display, which made me so happy. This is the only pavilion that is almost entirely contained in one building. There are a few small buildings outside, but other than that, it is all centralized inside here. Their indoor marketplace is so cool. You can eat in the restaurant and look out on a Mayan pyramid that is part of Mexico's own water ride. This one is not ruined. It still takes you through the culture of Mexico. Though if they wanted to change it to Coco, showing you the culture, I think that would be really cool because right now it is still the Three Amigos with like Donald Duck and stuff, and that is just not a relevant reference anymore. And of course, they have margaritas.
Oh my god, that's so good. What did you get?
The Mango Madness or something?
I got strawberry margarita. It is my favorite drink in the entire world. Tequila. Yeah. But this is their last drink.
Hi.
We just drank around the world. Cheers. How do you feel?
Fine.
Yeah, like we took a minor break because we were feeling kind of drunk.
Yeah, like we took a break when we got all drunk and like been pacing ourselves and stopping to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like not drunk at all.
But it has been delicious.
That's
Very
true.
delicious. So, whee.
We finished off our day with seeing Illuminations, EPCOT's nightly fireworks show. This, like Fantasmic, is a favorite of mine. I first saw it during the Millennium Celebration in 2000, and the music really hit me. When I worked here in college, I came several times just to see it, though not as much as I did Fantasmic. They're ending Illuminations in the summer of 2019, so I will never see the show again, and honestly, while watching it, I cried. It's really beautiful, combining pyrotechnics and a light show on the lake surface with fireworks above, all timed perfectly with a song about togetherness and sharing the planet. If you're going to Disney World before they end it, absolutely do not miss this show. But grab a seat early right along the lake to get a good view. But then it was time to say good night. Buenas noches. Good night. Okay, I give up. I'm sorry. I tried. I'm sorry. It was terrible. It was time to say goodnight to EPCOT. We really enjoyed our 2 days here. The last time I was here, I was underage, so I have literally never drank in EPCOT until now. And what an experience it was. If you are over 21, because sorry folks, it's still America even if you are drinking around the world, then definitely try this challenge. Safely, over several hours. A whole day is better, with lots of snacks. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends, and hit the notification bell to see my last Disney World vlog coming next week.
Wave goodbye. Goodbye, giant golf ball. Goodbye. You're beautiful. It is a very pretty golf ball.
Okay, I think I'm still a little drunk. Come see where I get lost next week.
Beautiful.
I am. Always, in all lighting.
Or I should say, classy.